I'm going to go over something that didn't get as much attention from Kansas City kicker Harrison Butker's commencement speech. He said, Congress just passed a bill where stating something as basic as the biblical teaching of who killed Jesus could land you in jail. Oh my. Now, this is a lie, as in Congress passed no such bill. And more than that, it is a pretty obvious lie because, quite frankly, it's freaking ridiculous. When someone says something that is that outrageous or ridiculous, especially if it's coming from a so-called conservative, yeah, you should really investigate it a little bit more. It should be pretty easy to prove that it's wrong. Now, this is likely a reference to the Republican-led House of Representatives passing a bill that would threaten federal funding for colleges and universities that fail to restrict anti-Semitic speech. No jail time would be involved. It would just be address funding. It's a controversial legislation, almost certainly designed to limit speech criticizing Israel, but it would also target claims of Jews killing Jesus. Now, I'm not going to dwell on that because it's a ridiculous bill and it's not going to be signed into law. But back to Harrison. Pretending that Christians are going to be thrown in jail by the big bad government is just typical drama queen behavior that happens all too often with people who call themselves conservatives. More importantly, lying, if you didn't know, is against the 10 Commandments. Mr. Christian lied and broke one of the 10 Commandments. It's hardly something that was inadvertent or a slip of the tongue. He thought it up. He thought up an outrageous lie, and he put it in his speech. So I guess this is my somewhat long-winded way of demonstrating that lying and breaking one of the 10 Commandments really seems to be something that Christian fundamentalists in the U.S. seem to do on a consistent basis. And I will back up that statement simply by referring you to all the Christians that support Trump and organizations in his orbit who are fundamentally dishonest at great detriment to the country.